We're on Douglas Prom for the highlight of Vision Awareness Week. People are being encouraged to step into the shoes of a blind person. They're being blindfolded, walked from here at the War Memorial down to the Empress and back again. We asked people what their experience was.
Weird, actually. I didn't know whether I was going straight or whether I was veering to the left or veering the right. So it's most strange situation. But fun enough, in addition to having the blindfold, I also shut my eyes. I don't know why. It's probably one of those things. But no, my guide was very good, you know. She kept telling me what I was doing and what I was doing wrong and things like that. It was good. But it was interesting, and I also actually help a blind man sometimes. But he puts his hand on my shoulder when walking about. So I know what it's like. But it was very interesting.
Quite disorientating. Well, it doesn't help with the 7-year-old guiding you, to be honest. I had a sneaky peek at one point, and one more step and I was on the pavement. So yeah, it's difficult.
And how did you find it?
It's very strange, not knowing if you're going in a straight line or you know exactly what Andy said, really. So it's yeah, very very difficult, really.
Yeah.
Harder than you thought.
Yeah,
it would be.
Definitely. Yeah. What did you think?
Hard. Really, really hard.
It was really dodgy. I kept falling over. I felt like I was going to walk into things. It was really dodgy.
Was it harder than you expected?
Yeah, like really hard. Yeah.
I had a very good guide, but it was very difficult to actually understand whereabouts you were, and yeah, it was good though, and I had my 2 friends, so.
Was it harder than you thought it would be?
Yes, I think it was. Yeah, I thought it would, that you would still have a sense of where you were, but you don't really. It's difficult, very difficult. But it was good. I'm glad I did it.
The vulnerability that you feel, you take your sight for granted, and even though I'm short-sighted, you imagine you've got some idea of what it's like. Absolutely none, no perception of, no spatial awareness. I had no idea of direction. The noise, everything seems so noisy round about you, and because you don't know what's there, when you encounter a noise that's unexpected, it completely threw me. So yeah,
a little bit frightening then, maybe.
Yeah, definitely frightening, and I'm pretty sure Phil found it something similar, I guess.
And how did
Yeah,
you
real. I think the biggest thing was the disorientation that I felt, and when I took the blindfold off, of course, everything was very light, and I felt equally as disorientated when I took it off. But during the walk, I was convinced I was heading to the right when Catherine said we were actually heading to the left. So that's how disorientating it is, and it brings it all home how as Catherine says, for granted we take our eyesight.